and statements made by the host and the guests do not necessarily reflect the views of Sunny 102.3 or its parent company, Delmarva Educational Association.
3 presents The Gone Fishing Show with Rick Hale, Joe Dion, and Jeff Altman.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was two hays. Hey.
You're right. I'll be coughing here in a little bit. I got me some French fries Jeff brought me. Thank you, Jeff.
Trying to choke him out.
I'll be choking out before long. Joe.
Yes.
Jeff.
Rick.
I heard the best analogy for wearing masks. You want to hear my analogy?
Sure.
Okay. Joe is standing next to a guy. Neither one of them have any pants on. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the guy pees on Joe's leg. Well, with nothing covering his leg, it gets pretty wet and all the germs get there. So Joe gets smart and he puts pants on. Mm-hmm. The guy pees on his leg again. Okay. Some of the germs are stopped by his pants, but his leg still gets kind of damp. Third time, they both have pants on. And the guy pees, and all the germs stay in that guy's pants, and Joe's leg stays dry. The moral of the story is both of you have masks on, and the guy coughs, it's going to cover you. Now, that was a good analogy, proving a point.
Well, let me take it a step further. For one thing, I wouldn't be standing around any other guy with no pants on.
Thank God.
There we go.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, at least we know now you can stay dry.
And Shane Garner can attest to that.
And no crossing swords.
And no crossing swords, yeah.
Okay.
Rebecca can even attest to that. That's right.
Let's get the fishing.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to mention, I got to go down and get his name out of the car. I got to go down there. My refrigeration guy, I'm going to give you his name. If you own a business and you have refrigeration, I'm going to give you the name of the guy, the most dedicated human being I've ever seen.
And he will come back every time until it is done.
And he will. And he came back, and Joe, he had to take that whole upper section and drain all the oil out. Had to.
What was the fan deal? What was it clicking on?
Just one of the cords.
Oh, okay.
Down. It was no big deal. But he had to put holes up there in the top for all the old oil to drain out. Mm-hmm. What a mess. He spent about 4 hours at my store.
Wednesday.
No, this is the next day. You work Wednesday, didn't you?
I worked Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. He came back Wednesday, and I mean, he worked 4 or 5 hours and didn't charge me a penny.
Wow.
He said he was not going to let that freezer...
Sounds like a good AC or refrigeration guy.
Great guy.
Yep.
Great guy.
Well, he got that $7,400 rod and reel set up for only $1,250.
Well, hey, what a deal! What a deal! Hey, let's give
something
a
else
quick
I noticed,
shout-out.
you tried calling me the other day.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, probably about 2 weeks ago.
You've called me earlier today on a video chat. While you were walking in, I hear da-da-da-da-da and movement all over the place.
I had it in my, it was, you got butt dialed. Okay.
Yep. But hey, the Blue Angels just flew over within the last few minutes.
Yeah, we heard them,
and that was pretty neat.
What color are they?
Red, white, and blue, man.
Okay.
America colors, man.
Okay.
But shout out to all the healthcare people. That's what the Blue Angels are out there doing, and I know our buddy Chip Davis is over at St. Vincent's, and he's a respiratory therapist. So,
I have Terry over at Baptist.
Terry at Baptist.
And I have my daughter at Mayo.
Yep. I got my cousins at Mayo, a couple of my cousins at Mayo. So shout out to all our healthcare people that are listening. Hope y'all are having a good day and everything's going smooth.
The French fries going smooth. I like it.
Yeah, he hadn't choked to death yet.
Not yet. We're going to be hearing, I hope, from I forgot her name all of a sudden.
Okay.
Roy will touch bases with us today from south of Daytona down there.
Dan will probably be calling.
He's going to give us some updates on these surf fishing tournaments.
Daniel Green's going to give us a call, the guy that's running the tournament down at Black Creek, the bass tournament.
Yeah, I've been reading about that.
Yeah. So Daniel's going to be calling, let you know how many boats there were last night and how much money they paid out. Tell you what, if you like bass fishing, it's a fun little tournament on a Thursday night. So,
well, I'm hoping.
Stick around 1. He should be calling.
Okay, and I'm hoping to hear from Jim Suber. I would love to hear about what they're doing about the Kingfish tournament.
I haven't heard any new news.
No.
We are having a club tournament tomorrow, the inshore and offshore tournament for the Jacksonville Offshore Fishing Club. So I think we got to catch 3 trout tomorrow.
Well, things seem to be getting a little bit back to normal.
Have you seen a 20-inch trout yet, Rick? Besides a picture?
Not
that somebody else gets?
That's the picture.
Okay.
And whose pictures were there? Oh, by the way, anybody out there, my Facebook page was...
he got hijacked.
He got hijacked. And that really upsets me to the point that I had over 2,000 friends on it.
How much money do they want to get it back?
And he only knows 4 out of those 2,000.
Well, yeah.
I know quite a few of them. In fact, I was remembering every one of them going down the list. But a lot of the information I get for the show, it's off of those 2,000 people. A lot of them are fishermen from different parts of the state. Some great pictures come in.
The country and the world, probably.
Yeah. I had Texas, Louisiana, and Florida. A lot of Florida calls.
Oh yeah.
And I even had 1 or 2 up in the
Carolinas, probably.
Carolinas and Georgia. And I get a lot of my information going through all the stuff these guys post.
Mm-hmm.
There's some really great information. Here's a piece of information. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Facebook. Do you know, I think it's a queen trigger? You cannot kill them?
No. You'll get in trouble.
That's right. I didn't know that.
We had one of the club members had FWC. I think it was the queen trigger that...
The queen trigger, you can catch them and keep them, but you can't put them in the icebox. You got to put them in the live well and keep them alive to take them home.
And put it in an aquarium.
And you put it in the aquarium. But you cannot kill a queen trigger.
But I heard they taste really good.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. But here's a guy, now, FWC just stopped him. And he had a queen trigger in the box. And he didn't know. So he was thinking he was being honest and showing the man.
Yep.
And it was, he found out, and that's where I got the information on the queen trigger. It was Facebook. And I get a lot of information off of that Facebook page.
Well, tell Eddie, because Eddie wants to know.
What's that?
Where they're at.
The queen triggers?
Yep.
Eddie's always wanting to know where they're at. Eddie don't know where no fish
is this Eddie Cameron?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to tell you another thing. I got off of Facebook. I hope I don't put Eddie on the spot on this. But Eddie made a very intelligent comment about the number of cobia seems to be going down.
Eddie Cabler?
Yeah.
Cabler, that Eddie Cabler?
Yeah.
Made it intelligent?
Oh, shut up, Joey.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can finish now.
I'll finish when I get back.
904
If you're smart enough to get us out of here.
904 831 1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Somebody let Eddie know where they're at. He wants to know. Shane says in the water. All right, y'all stand by. I'll be right back.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got Bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. For the finest soft plastic and topwater baits, use what the pros use, Down South Lures. If you're one of those skinny water anglers out there looking to boat some speckled trout or redfish, Down South Lures has you covered. Their Southern Shad line of soft plastic baits come in a variety of colors for clear and stained water use. Down South Lures is a family-owned and operated business that was inspired to make their own line of fishing lures because of their love for our coast and the great fishing that it offers. Get online now and visit DownSouthLures.com. That's DownSouthLures.com.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Rick, here's a suggestion for you.
Yes,
you
sir.
need to stop using 1, 2, 3, 4 as your password. Try it like backwards. Do it backward. Change it to
4,
like
3,
4,
2,
3,
1.
2, 1 or 4, 2, 1, 3, something like that.
I get confused. I'm old. I'm old. I just had a birthday.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
72.
Yeah. 75.
72 years young.
Yeah, see it, buddy. Anyway, Eddie was making a comment on Facebook, which I totally agreed with him on. It was about the not seeing as many cobia if it has been. And of course, and then he gets criticized. Now, what are we going to do? Not go fishing? What are we going to do? And the reason I like the Facebook and all the friends that I had, I get to see the reactions of different people about fishing, and I get to see the good comments like Eddie put up. Because if we do not preserve our fisheries, we're not going to have it for our kids and our grandkids. And if you saw anything on Facebook about how many boats were out there Saturday and Sunday, out there offshore, it was unbelievable. It was just nothing. I mean, just so many boats and everything.
It's like a darn flotilla.
Yes, it did. It looked like. But anyway, Joe, that's the reason. Yeah, I had 2,000 friends, and I didn't know the names of all of them. But I had a lot that I liked using for the Fishing Connection, and a lot that I liked using for the show here. Mm-hmm. A lot of information, a lot of good fishermen. And I'm not an offshore guru by any stretch of the imagination. Like that Queen Trigger.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I no clue.
That's the beauty of the offshore club, you know. You can learn a lot.
Well, I would love to go back to it.
As soon as they start back.
And but anyway, if you were a friend of mine, and if it pops up with a German Shepherd, that's the turkey that hijacked me.
Right.
Delete that one. If I send you a request, or please send me a request to Rick Hale under the Rick's Bait and Tackle logo. That's me.
So if you want to be friends with Rick again, just send him a message.
I don't care if you want to be friends or not. I just want to get your information off of you.
Yeah.
So friend me. That's it. On that. Here it goes, Shep.
I've talked to a couple of the captains over the last few days and last week, that offshore guys, and I've been seeing some really great pictures of some bull dolphin.
Yes. Yes.
Big ones. They're going out to 700 feet of water to get those, which is probably going to be about the 65 mile an hour or 65 mile range.
That's a fast boat.
Yeah.
65 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's a bunch of them out there that do that too. They get you out there with a quickness. I saw quad 450s, I think it was. That's just crazy.
How much does those motors cost? I mean, $45,000.
Yeah, they're around $40,000.
Yeah, that's $160,000 in motors.
Well, if you can afford those motors, more power to you.
That's it. I found another thing. And if you're out with a non-licensed captain, and he doesn't know that you caught an illegal fish and kept it, he is not responsible for the ticket if you admit it, if you caught it. The ticket will be given to the fisherman, not the captain of the boat.
Really?
Yeah. Now, if you're out there with a licensed captain, the licensed captain gets the ticket.
He'd probably be in a little bit of trouble.
Right. But if it's, everybody's called somebody a captive. They own their boat, and they're taking people out, friends out, not charging. They're the captain of the boat, but they're not responsible for all the catches. So,
yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. And so that was another piece of information I didn't have at all. And I thought whoever owned the boat was responsible for illegal catch. But it's the... now, if the guy who caught it tells the Marine Patrol, I told him I had it, then the captain gets the ticket.
Well, okay. I thought it would just be the most obvious is that the captain is there to inform the clients how, what, when, where, and
you're
no.
You're misunderstanding.
Okay.
When I use the term captain, I'm not referring to the
charter captain. Okay.
The captain is the person who owns.
So it's not
the
a paid client. That's okay.
Correct.
When they pay a charter captain, the charter captain should say no or yes or do this, don't do that. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charter
So
captain is supposed to be.
the fisherman's responsible for himself.
Yeah.
Know the rules. Know what you're doing. Know what your catch is.
But I used to think that the owner of the boat, just changed the term. Owner of the boat, the captain, would be responsible for any illegal fish.
So the term there is difference is captain and charter captain.
Right.
Or charter guide or guide captain. Yeah.
In the laws, it's very clear that a charter captain is supposed to know everything that comes into his boat.
Correct.
He's supposed to know everything that's going into the cooler.
Yeah, I bet you if you're on one of the head boats out of Mayport, you wouldn't be
Yep. Well,
keeping any illegal fish.
the mates are supposed to.
Yeah.
The mates were the ones on the
Yeah.
like the old Miss Mayport.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the mate's responsibility to know what was coming in.
That's right, because the boss man couldn't jump down that ladder every time somebody pulled a fish over the rail.
Nope. So, hey, I want to give a shout out to Jason Shaw, world-renowned fisherman. The guy lives up in the Carolinas. Jason and his wife Jennifer are listening.
I think that
And
Jason Shaw was one of the ones I lost.
yeah, well, he sent you something. So.
Good, because I mean I love getting those reports from South Carolina, North Carolina.
Jason's another one of our native pro staff guys, and Jason's also with Cabela's Bass Pro Shop and probably 30 or 40 other companies. So, Jason, hope everything's going good up there, and you ought to see the bull reds they're catching up on those king tides they were having up in the Carolinas.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we'll get them to call in sometime.
I think this was the last. What do you call it? The supermoon or
Yeah, the last supermoon of the
Supermoon
year.
of the year.
Or the year.
Did the moon look kind of awkward to you? Like it was
Last night,
yeah.
last night it sort of did, and I was like, wait a minute, I thought this was supposed to be a full moon.
That's a super.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess this supermoon means it's closer to the Earth.
Well, I'll tell you what, yesterday I went fishing in a little spot that I got wade fishing, and when I got there, it was 2 hours after dead low. It looked like an hour before high when I got there. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that water's about 10 feet up, farther up the shore than it should have been. So I can imagine what the tide was last night.
Right. There's a company that we all of us independents used to deal with, called Big Rock.
Yep.
They have stabbed the independent retailers in the back, and they're now in the big box stores at Walmart. I hate to see that because Henry's was the original name of the company, and they were built on doing nothing but working with the independent retailers, guys like me, B&M, and Arlington Bait and Tackle. And, yep, they have now gone to the big box stores. And I put an order with them over 3 weeks ago, and they said they're too busy because of the virus to pull it yet. And so, once again, the small independent guy gets kind of messed over due to the fact that it's more important to stock the big box stores than it is the little independent guy. And everybody around the state I'm hearing, that was another thing I was getting off the Facebook. There's other bait and tackle stores that are not being able to get their products from Big Rock. And it's awful hard right now to get a lot of products. You got a double-edged sword going on. A lot of the products made in Japan, and a lot of the companies don't have the personnel to pull the orders and get them shipped out to you. Mm-hmm. And Keith worked real hard on one for me. We don't have any hooks, almost not a hook in the store. And one of our hook suppliers, I think he got on his hands and knees and he begged, and I think we're supposed to get it today. Well, I got over, $5,000 worth of stuff, but an order for 3 weeks.
Sort of hard to impale the live shrimp if you don't have any hooks.
Yeah, so it's been a nightmare, and try to get inventory in. It's been real hard. I don't know how business is going to be now that the state of Florida is. What would you say? 50% opened up again?
No.
Yeah.
35?
Yeah, between 30-40% maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't know if business.
And I'm going by traffic on the road and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, this morning we had probably the most traffic I've seen in Jacksonville on Beach Boulevard.
Yeah.
I don't know about other parts.
Well, that's
of the
because
city.
the Blue Angels are going to be fine. Everybody's going out to the beach. So they could see them.
For a 6-second flyover.
Yep.
People are spending $200 on fuel and running on out there offshore so they can sit out there in their boat and watch a 5-second flyover.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, if you're offshore in the boat and you happen to see that and you're catching fish.
But, hey, the
that's
oil
just a
companies
bonus.
need that money too, buddy. They got to have that money.
They're hurting, though, right now.
Yeah, I know.
I want to know where the dollar gas is. I'm seeing it going
Oh
up
no,
now.
you will not see it go any lower now. It's going to go on the upturn now. It's going back up.
Yep.
And my portfolio tells me that it is. So that's good.
You got a portfolio.
I have a portfolio.
I'm
and
impressed.
it's got funds in it.
I'm impressed.
$73.87.
Hey.
904-831-1023. Rick's password is 1234. Y'all stand by.
No,
We'll come back in the door.
Now.
Do
he
what?
changed it. He changed it.
Oh,
4321.
I figured it out.
He put a pound sign behind it. That's what he did.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pound sign. 904-831-1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM. We're streaming live on Facebook. Y'all stand by. We'll return shortly.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but you thought it'd be too hard or take too much time? Then go to Babbel.com, download the app, and try it for free. In just 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. And right now, you can try Babbel for free. Babbel starts out teaching you words and phrases by matching them with pictures. You won't believe how easy the interactive program is. Soon the sentences get a little bigger, and before you know it, you're having simulated conversations voiced by native speakers. And because Babbel is crafted by language experts and uses the spaced repetition method, in just 10 to 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking the language of your choice with real confidence. With Babbel, you can speak a language. Just go to Babbel.com and start your first lesson in the language of your choice for free. Download the Babbel app or go to Babbel.com and try it for free. That's Babbel.com. Do you want to learn to speak a new language but don't have enough time? Then you need to try Babbel, the language learning app that you can try for free right now at Babbel.com. Babbel's lessons are just 15 minutes or less, and you can go at your own pace. You'll be amazed at how easy Babbel makes it. Start your first lesson in the language of your choice for free. Just download the Babbel app or go to Babbel.com now. That's Babbel.com.
Oh, whale! Guys, whale! Wow, whale. Oh, that's a big whale. Okay. Whale, whale, whale. Oh no, whale!
The tides can turn quick on the water. Progressive's boat insurance has you covered. Get a quote today in as little as 3 minutes at Progressive.com.
Well, at least it wasn't a shark, am I right?
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. Since 1928, people have admired diamond solitaire necklaces and ear studs that we've hand-selected and put together because of the way they sparkle on a lady's neck or ear. And now, through May 31st, Underwoods is putting all of our diamond solitaire necklaces and ear studs on sale at 15% below our everyday price. We also take trade-ins on these pieces of jewelry, so if you're thinking about growing a diamond solitaire necklace or a pair of diamond studs up to a larger size, it's an ideal time to come see us. To give an example, we normally sell our 1-carat total weight diamond stud earrings for $3,150, but right now they're on sale for $2,677.50. Our diamond solitaire necklaces are priced the same way, with sizes from 1/5 carat total weight up to 7 carats total weight. So if you need a gift that says forever, make it an Underwood diamond solitaire necklace or a pair of diamond stud earrings. At Underwoods, San Marco, Avondale, or the shops upon Aviva.
This is Woody Folsom. Our employees are at work in our new car dealerships in Baxley, Vidalia, and Douglas, providing excellent automotive service. We're practicing social distancing, even as we deliver 0% for 84 months on most new vehicles. Go to woodyfolsom.com and let's trade over the phone. Then we'll deliver your sanitized purchase right to your door. We're all in it together, and we all get through it together. It's actually a great time to talk to us, and thanks.
Tired of COVID-19? Social distancing got you down? Hanger Bay Cafe has the solution. Hanger Bay Cafe at 2294 Mayport Road is accepting online orders at hangerbaycafe.com for pickup or DoorDash delivery, or call for pickup or curbside service 247-3301. 247-3301. Fried chicken Southern Living says is the best in Florida, along with ramen, seafood, and more. hangerbaycafe.com for pickup or delivery, or 247-3301 for pickup or curbside service.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we're back, and thank you for staying with us. And we have Roy on line one. Roy, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad, Rick. Sorry to hear about your Facebook situation. It happened to all of us at one time or another.
Yeah. Not just goes like I was telling Joe. You know, I loved it because I had so many people from all around the state fishing. I got a lot of information off of that.
Nobody wants to be me.
Right. Well, I want to let you guys know I had to cancel my surf fishing tournament down here in New Smyrna Beach. First decision that came up on it that 80% of the fish had moved into the Jacksonville area.
We have
so
had
it would not be fair to people in Brevard and Orlando that wanted to fish.
Yeah, we have had some good catches surf fishing. Jeff's been going quite a bit and been watching Spencer and a couple other gentlemen.
Yep.
The Pompano, not a whole bunch of real big ones, but quite a few Pompano.
Spencer caught one, I know, a few days ago that was like 17 inches.
You're right.
That's a good fish.
Yes, it is. So, Roy, I'm very sorry to hear that because you had put a lot of work into that. And,
are you going to postpone it until
what we're
the
gonna
fall?
do is we're going to try to shoot for October, sometime in October, like the second or third week of October.
The Pompano will be heading back?
I also found out through a Facebook post that came to me that the King of the Hill up at Neptune Beach by Neptune First Baptist Church has also been canceled too. And that is supposed to be today and tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a very good tournament put on by the church.
Yeah.
Very
it was a good fundraiser for him.
Yeah.
Now, I will let everybody know that Strike Zone Bait and Tackle and the Florida Surf Casters are still planning on their tournament as of the last report that I got for May 16th, which is about a week away.
Yep, next Saturday you can sign up at Strike Zone or through the website.
Yes.
For the tournament.
Yeah.
That is correct.
He called last week, didn't he, Joe?
Yes. No. That was Noel. Noel called week before that, I think.
The week before that, Noel called and checked in with us, yeah. And, he has it laid out pretty good. I think he's going to be at the tail end of some of the fish coming by. But the whiting bite.
There's still some fish down here in Daytona, but there's just not enough fish to make it feasible and fair to everyone.
Right.
So that's why we did that. Plus, the city of New Smyrna approached me until we come up with a complete set of fish social distancing rules due to the COVID-19 that they asked if I would postpone it. And the restaurant has not reopened yet either.
Yep.
Yeah,
well, you're definitely going to have to keep us informed, Roy, when a month or so out from the tournament so we can keep everyone...
My plan is hoping that things start to turn around, that I can start announcing it somewhere right after my birthday in the middle of July. That way it's far enough out that me and Neptune and the First Casters, we all can get together and plan a fall tournament where the fish coming down the butte, Neptune will be first, Surf Casters will be second, and I'll be third. And that way, if the fish come down the butte, everybody's got a chance to fish.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will let everybody know that supposedly on Monday in St. Augustine, the beaches are open to driving in St. Johns County, and supposedly the same thing is supposed to happen either Saturday or Monday in Volusia County.
What is the deal on the piers down there, Roy? Anything on the piers?
Flagler Pier is still up in the air. I talked to the general manager of the bait shop this morning. He said he's still waiting on word from the city of what to do. And the parking in front of the pier and the boardwalk is still restricted. Nobody allowed. The Daytona Beach Pier is closed till further notice. They're still doing repairs. They're talking more like it might be late fall or early next spring before they open. But we do have the Sunglow Pier, which is also known as the Krabby Joe's Pier in south end of Daytona going toward Ponce Inlet.
Great place. I love it.
Daily.
Well, I wish them well on repairs on the pier. That's a scary situation.
Yeah, I noticed, saw a post the other day about how all of a sudden how quick downtown is getting new docks and everything. Boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, bam. But the pier, it took them, 2 years just to get the idea of who we're going to hire to fix it.
But you know what? Now they're like putting it on hold or something. I heard within the last few days.
It's on hold because it didn't get the proper permits.
Oh God.
So.
Jack's Pier. Yeah.
We will have a pier by 2030. That's my prediction.
Yeah. Well, it's just as long as there's one that my ashes can get thrown over the rail, then I'll be good. You know.
I'll put my money on that one, but I'll keep everybody up to date when I hear word on the Flagler Pier. I think that'll be the pier that'll open next. I have not heard anything on St. John, but I am assuming St. John is in the same situation as Flagler, waiting on the City Hall to decide what to do.
Okay. Well, keep me informed also now on who's opening up and everything so we can figure out the amount of FCs to get down there to you.
I agree with you. There's still some places that still have not reopened, even with Phase 1 reopening. So, it might be a good advice for us to extend what we did this month, one more month.
No. We're going out.
Okay,
We're going out.
I'm just giving you my suggestion.
Okay.
Just because there are quite a few places that are still closed.
Yeah, we're going to get them out. Fishing Connection will be printed and out on the street next for June. So,
okay.
Yeah, one way or the other.
But this month we can see it where online?
It's online, yes. FishingConnectionUSA.com.
USA.com.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say. Let's tell everybody to go online and take a look at the May issue. But we're sorry we couldn't get them out because everybody was closed.
Yep.
Yeah, we wasted some money last month.
Yep.
And it's amazing, too, how many people were fishing, at least up here in North Florida, or Jacksonville area. But
well, I'll tell you, there were quite a few people fishing Volusia County. I took a ride down the beach in A1A and up into Flagler, all the way up to St. Augustine last week, and there was a ton of people fishing, even when they said there was not going to be any fishing. Early morning, St. Johns County people fished till about 11:45 because they were issuing tickets at noontime, and all those people packed up and they went from Matanzas Bridge south, and then Flagler Beach started getting filled in.
Well, the first of the month.
People did not let them stop them from going fishing.
The first of the month, last month, the beaches were closed, and then they opened with split times.
Yeah.
Now, this last Monday.
That's what I was doing, is going in the afternoon after work. I'd run out there about 4:30 and park down there and walk to the beach and fish till the cops threw us out. So.
Well, now it's 6 in the morning till 8 at night.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Well, thank you, Roy. And we'll be talking to you.
You all have a good one up in Jacksonville, and I'll probably see you next weekend at the Strike Zone Surfcasters event. I'll stop by and say hello.
I will definitely be there.
Oh, another question. How's the fleas doing?
Fleas have been all the way up the beach, but there's a ton of them that are small. I hear there's a lot of big ones up there in the Jacksonville area. They've been keeping me updated on it. But they're in the hard sand for a 3-foot lake to go digging. You'll break your back.
Right.
So,
okay.
Right now, you're better off to sell Pamphlet Lakes directly out of the store and let people catch their own.
Boy, that's what I did. I brought in
a
bunch of them. Every one of
You
them.
got the big ones?
No, I got the small one. I like the small one better when it comes to fighting the sand.
Right.
I think you can put more pressure on it and go through the sand much more.
I don't know. I was seeing the fleas, and I was having Gavin was holding the rake, and I was just using it as a sieve, and I was like digging down with my hands.
You were doing it with your hands.
And boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Yeah, I ran into Spencer one day, and
that's all.
And I was like, "Hey, man, I need a lesson from the master," you know.
Yeah.
And I had him show Gavin. I was like, "Gavin, go ask that guy. He knows."
Okay.
And man, after that, he hooked him up.
All right, we're going to another break.
Roy, we'll talk at you next week, buddy. Check in with us. Let us know what's going on. All right, buddy.
Hey, anybody fishing tomorrow morning? You got a low tide 3:46 a.m., high tide at 10:06 a.m.
And bring a rain jacket. Bring your rain jacket.
10:06 a.m., high tide Mayport.
904-831-1023, Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM. GoneFishingShow.com is a website. We're streaming live on Facebook. Go to Gone Fishing Show Facebook page. And we'll return in 2 minutes. One more minute.
Remember that?
Yeah, we're coming back.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com. If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at SevenSeasOutfitters.com. That's SevenSeasOutfitters.com. No matter how well maintained your boat is, things can still happen. Props get sheared off, water pumps fail, and starters die. You need a reliable towing service. Join Towboat US. Low-cost options and reliable service. For just $149 a year, Towboat US provides you with unlimited towing on water breakdowns within their vast service area, and that's 24/7. The average tow is around $700. Towboat US membership is a clear alternative. Visit BoatUS.com and join today, or give them a call at 249-4422. That's 249-4422.
Looking for a great day of fishing or want to learn how the pros do it? Then you need to call Captain John Eggers. John's one of the leading guides in the Jacksonville area. John's won such tournaments as the Cabela's IFA Redfish Tournament and has been on many outdoor shows such as TNN and NBC Sports. He'll combine his knowledge of tournament fishing with his charter experience to ensure you have a trip of a lifetime. Give John a call at 591-1611. Again, 591-1611. Or stop by Rick's Bait and Tackle for John's information.
Save a nickel, save a dime. You'll save a bundle at Jack's Bargain Cabinets and Flooring. Save big bucks on building materials from kitchen cabinets, vanities, granite countertops, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Jack's Bargain Cabinets beats the britches off those big box stores by as much as 40%. Bring them a quote from the Fat Cats and they'll beat it like a dusty rug. Jack's Bargain Cabinets are all wood at discount prices. Go to jacksbargaincabinets.com and see the huge selection of kitchen cabinets and countertops. Get a full kitchen or bathroom upgrade in less than 2 weeks at Jack's Bargain Cabinets, 455 Cassett Avenue. When it comes to those pesky bugs, leave them to Beaver. Beaver Bug Blasters, that is. Clyde T. Bunk, the owner of Beaver Bug Blasters, can stop the bugs from coming into your home by building a bug beaver dam that will keep those bugs outside where they belong. Clyde appreciates your business, and he appreciates our veterans. That's why Beaver Bug Blasters is a proud supporter of the Heroes on the Water Foundation. Remember, if your pest control is a disaster, call the masters. Beaver Bug Blasters, 904-242-2847. That's 904-242-2847. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, we are back.
We are.
Yes, we're back. Yeah, that pier situation is just it's just been a fiasco. From day one.
They're going to build a pier next to the pier to fix the pier.
Yeah, well, that has to be done because you can't put the equipment and everything on a big barge,
right.
And you have northeasters and stuff, and storms and everything coming up, and have millions of dollars of equipment sitting there on a barge, and all of a sudden, kaplush. They already had that one mishap when they were building this pier first time.
Right.
They lost, what was it? They lost
a golf cart?
No, golf cart. They lost a crane, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole crane went into the dip.
I think I recall something like that. But, I mean, when a northeaster's going to come up, if they can get out there with a barge and work for 5, 6, 10 days in a row, when they know the weather's going to be good, then they just take the barge back into the
costs of, and I'm sure they've done this. What's the cost of taking that barge and bringing it all the way back into Mayport or whatever, or
how about get somebody that actually knows what they're doing and get it done?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like roads, like I-4. It's just so ridiculous the amount of time that it takes. In other countries, I've seen them run roads in no time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can run down the road. You see them breaking ground for a new hamburger joint, and you come back next week and they're already running through their drive-through.
Oh,
know, I mean, what?
Exactly.
But something that is, and I'll say it again. I've said it 100 times on this show about the pier design is the pilings itself.
Yeah.
They've got those.
They need to be round.
Round those pilings off, man. Because you got the flat surface piling, and the water beats up on it, and it just loosens it over the years. And,
I mean, if they just put a piling in a day or one every 2 or 3 days, they'd be farther along.
Well, I think what it is it's the amount of the tank air that the diver, because the diver goes down there with a little hand shovel, and he digs the hole underneath, and then he'll come back up and he'll give the thumbs up, and then they'll take the cement piling and they'll drop it in that little hole that he dug, and then he'll dig around it some more, and it'll sink a little bit, and he dug it around some more, and it'll sink a little bit. Or they got
2 guys standing on boats with a long pair of post hole diggers.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Well, the post hole diggers will work
too. I can understand that. It's just ridiculous the amount of time.
Doggies. Who is your daddy?
Let's not talk about the pier. Have you seen any fish lately, Joe?
Yes, I did. I went into Publix yesterday, and the layout that they had was nice.
Right.
Sushi looked good.
Go there on Wednesday, $5 sushi.
$5 sushi. You ain't got to tell me. Yeah. I love my sushi.
I did me a $5 spicy tuna roll.
You know what Rick was telling me? He says, Joe, you know what sushi stands for? I says, yeah, good. He says, no, it means rice. I said, okay, it means rice. So you called me the other day. What was up?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I looked down. I saw Jeff Altman. I says, and I want to answer this phone call.
If you didn't answer right then, you cannot expect me to remember what I was calling about 2 or 3 days ago.
I missed like 15 calls.
I think I do remember calling you, and the reason being was I was calling the shop, and as soon as the shop phone would ring, it was like cutting off, like hanging up. And I finally talked to Rick, and Rick said, "Oh, the battery must be dead."
That's the battery excuse.
The battery excuse. But hey, you could let him in if you like.
Well, we don't want to let him in, but if you want to let him in,
he's back. Oh my God, he's back with notes. Lots of notes.
Watch the cord.
Yeah, don't trip on the cord. You got enough room there, Rick?
Jesus. I don't know.
I guess when you have a birthday and now you're 72, it takes a little longer to.
No, I'm a little wider.
Yeah.
I do miss my gym. And I stopped downstairs.
Who is Jim?
And
the gymnasium. Okay.
That's what I named
Not
my
the
bathroom.
Gymnasium.
I named my bathroom Gym. That way I can say, yep. I get up in the morning, first thing I do is go to the gym. Yep.
Guys, if you go in a restaurant or you have a stand-up freezer, displaced freezer, there's this guy. It's Knaus, like canal with a A-U-S-S. It's spelled K-N-A-U-S-S. Knaus Superior Service. This gentleman here will work his tail off to make sure that your freezer is working properly, and he will keep working on it till it works.
That's good.
Yeah, and the second time he came by, he only charged me. I'll tell y'all too. He only charged me $178. He had more hours hourly paid than that, included parts and everything. And the
sounds reasonable.
Yeah, the third time was really reasonable.
And
spent 4 hours there and didn't charge me a penny.
And when you're in the restaurant business or the bait and tackle business or any business that requires refrigeration for products, a good refrigeration guy is very important to have.
And they're very hard to find. This guy we used another company.
Oh, yeah.
It was terrible.
And so if anybody wanted to call him, how would they do it?
Very knowledgeable,
You got a number for him? Might as well give that out, too.
Canal Superior Service. It's 904. Hey, let me put my glasses
Rick
on.
knows it was 904. He can't see the other letters without the glasses.
Let me see. My password is 1234. Is that what it was?
Pound.
1,
2, 3, 4 pound.
All right. Canal Superior Service. It's 904-626-9822. And that guy, if you own a business which has freezers or refrigeration, this guy will do you a great job.
Yeah, I mean, your refrigerator, the reefer goes down, and you've got to have somebody there because you could have thousands and thousands of dollars of product in there.
I know he has just about all the seafood restaurants on the beach.
Right.
And he's got some of the...
yeah, I know one of them I'd like to see not work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't say who they are.
Let's don't. Let's don't.
I won't.
Okay. All right. Were you and Joe talking about something useful for a change? No. Okay.
We were talking about the pier, and
Well, people, you're going surf fishing. You got 6 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. The best baits have been the sand fleas, dead shrimp, and fish bites. It's been great.
Yep.
Clams have been
Clams
awesome.
are good. The fish bites get the sand flea flavor, the orange and white.
It don't last long in the store.
Yeah,
It's hard.
if you can find them, that's because when people go in, they know how well it works, and they're buying 4 or 5 bags at a time
because they know it's going to be hard.
Yeah, I don't want to run out of these. Grab plenty of them.
So I'm hoping that our supplies will pick up next week and we'll start being.
Well, locally, I mean, Fish Bites is made locally.
It doesn't matter. They are another person. They're another group which is Class Act. They won't sell direct. You got to go through the distributor because they've made deals with the distributors and they're honoring them.
Yeah.
And it's a real Class Act situation with Fish Bites.
I guess it helps to know the guy too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that doesn't hurt.
I still don't think he'll sell. He won't sell to a store.
No.
And he usually doesn't sell out the door.
Yeah, no, they don't.
No, he's is doing it the right way.
But the surf fishing, like you were saying, surf fishing's been on fire.
Yeah, on fire.
Spencer's been getting some great catches of pompano, speckled trout. He's been getting some reds out of the ocean and pompano. So
yeah, it's been
the sand fleas. You said you got plenty of rakes there.
Yeah, well,
you had
we completely sold out of the first group, and we put the second group in there right now.
Man, jazzy stuff.
Jazz stuff, yeah. Our producers over there dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is the Go Fishing Show. We hope you're enjoying it. And wow.
We might even have a phone call in a few minutes.
Okay, we're through the first hour. So give us a call at
904-831-1023.
You're right.
Yep. I don't look at that number because
that's
it's
the wrong one.
Yeah. I don't know why we get it. But we're going to go take a short break, make a little money, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Hex Automotive at College Drive and Jefferson Avenue in Orange Park is open as usual. Hex Automotive can do any type of vehicle service except tires and alignments. Stop by for oil changes, air conditioning, engine and transmission work, brakes, and more. All domestic vehicles welcome. Call for an appointment at 375-9358, 375-9358, or go to Facebook, or just stop in. Hex Automotive, College Drive at Jefferson Avenue, open weekdays 8 till 5.
At Community Hospice and Palliative Care, we are the people who care. Licensed in the state of Florida since 1979, our people have cared for over 200,000 patients and their families. Every day, the people of Community Hospice and Palliative Care provide compassionate care to over 1,000 patients in 16 counties across North Florida. We are community, the people who care. Learn more about our care at communityhospice.com. That's communityhospice.com.
WSOL HD2 Yulee, W272CQ Jacksonville, Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville's greatest hits.
If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at sevenseasoutfitters.com. That's sevenseasoutfitters.com.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
You've been wanting a reputable trolling motor shop in the beaches area, and now it's here. Fish 307 Jacks. They're a certified Minn Kota service center with the tools and the know-how to get you back in the shallows. If you're needing cannon or walker downrigger work, Fish 307 specializes in that as well. They're conveniently located on Mayport Road, just 1 block north of Levee, and they're ready to get your boat off the trailer and back in the water where it belongs. Fish 307 Jacks. Give them a call today at 904-859-0966. That's 904-859-0966.
Sunny 102.3.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, the first quarter segment is brought to you by Atlantic Coast Marine. You'll see their logo up at the top left-hand corner of our TV program there. And if you're listening, you won't see it. You have to watch. In the top left-hand corner, yep, Atlantic Coast Marine. Brett Cannon. He's
great guy.
Great guy. Big supporter of the show and the paper. Big supporter of Providence baseball. I love him. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, what's the latest on baseball? Still a no-go, huh?
The public parks are open, but the schools are still locked down. So, in other words, they can't practice on their school field. And so they have to find a public field to go to. And it's really killing a lot of kids. I've been taking donations. Brett was a major donation. Because if we get it going, it's going to cost a ton of money to have these kids playing baseball, making up for what they lost while the colleges were out, would have been out recruiting and watching them. The colleges have not even been able to recruit during the pandemic.
Yeah.
They can't make contact or nothing. So it's a lot of these kids, they're losing a lot, and I feel sorry for the kids. I think this was a very bad decision, but who am I? I'm just another one with the opinion.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yep.
And so...
hey, Joe, you're watching. You're watching us on Foxcast.
Don't forget you're on the TV. People can see you doing that.
Yeah,
Of course.
he's
my
primping.
reason for doing it.
He's
I like to
primping.
be well-groomed.
I think it's time to kind of get a little bit older.
It's time for a haircut. That's what it is.
You'd love to have the hair at my age, buddy.
Hey, man, I got plenty of hair.
But you ain't 66
I
yet
don't
either.
care what color it turns. It'll always be there.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Oh, I can do the color in a heartbeat. That's no worries.
Right? Yeah.
A little bit of peroxide in the hair and go out in the sun for a couple hours. Remember them days?
Joe, yeah.
I wonder if it turned blonde or red. Probably turned
I don't
red
know.
now.
Probably fall out, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse, Slot City Fishing's listening. We appreciate you.
Jesse, were
all
you the
your
one?
support.
Jesse, were you the one looking for a kayak rack? And that we're supposed to come by, he couldn't.
He was
Well,
probably
yeah.
out flying. Oh, look at him primping.
I know it. Okay. I'm going to tell you another person that I picked up again because I get more information watching his catches. And that's Mr. Crowder.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one
yeah.
I'm missing on Facebook.
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, tell you what, the man catches some fish.
Madness Charters.
And
Moroccan Madness.
Moroccan Madness. He catches some fish.
Oh, yeah.
The guy does a great job. I've never, very seldom. I mean, every day I go look at his catches, and he's got one. He's got a catch.
Oh, yeah.
Very few times do I ever see him come back empty-handed. I hear him complain about a slow day. It's kind of like Eddie Cavalier. A slow day is 10 fish.
Eddie's slow day is a banner day for 90% of people. Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days I'm going to kind of
maybe one day he'll actually call in 904-831-1023.
I still got that photo of Anna and her hat, but we won't say nothing else about that. I'm keeping it on
file.
On file.
For just in case.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got it real good. Was it the boat show? Wasn't it?
Yeah. No, it was that show that was put on for the guns and boat.
Yeah, right. We did a live broadcast from there. Yeah.
John McGowan.
Yeah,
put it on. Yeah,
and Rick put that hat on, and she didn't know what it said.
Anna did not know. What
Took a photo of it.
Make America Great Again.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, she is not a very much of a conservative person.
No. Oh, I'd love to see that. I want a copy of that one. Send that one to me. I'm gonna be blackmailing Anna.
Yeah. She hadn't spoken to us since.
That's what I need to do is.
We used to be friends.
Hey,
we ain't friends
maybe I could
no more.
Maybe I could use that hat and trick Jacqueline. I'll get a hug.
Oh, she came in the shop the other
Yeah, Saturday she was out fishing with her daughter.
Yeah, Saturday was when she came in. Yep.
She's getting her on the kayak.
Yep.
She's getting to be a good little fisherwoman.
Lady.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Fisher
recognize her
girl.
because she looks a lot older than the last time I've seen her.
Oh, God. Shut up, Joe, man.
I'm just being honest.
Look,
you know.
that woman's got powers, man. You ain't no telling what could happen.
Yeah, but
to you
I
now.
have clowns in my closet. She don't like clowns or spiders.
Or hugs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we did bump elbows, though. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, Jesse said that his kayak tournament last weekend was awesome. They had like 16 kayaks show up.
That's great.
Out at Dutton Island.
Yeah.
And it was a horrible day of fishing last Saturday. Bluebird sky.
Now,
Oh,
Dutton
I hate a
Island, that's the
bluebird
one
sky.
you go out through the park, and then you
Yeah.
got to wait for them to open the gate up,
Yeah, probably.
unless you're with Charlie. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, Saturday, there were so many boats on the water. I don't see how a kayak got out and survived.
Well, that's because they were all in Dutton Island. You know,
Okay.
everybody stayed there except for the flotilla boys. They took off and went across the intercoastal right there and got up into another creek. But I think everybody else stayed right in the Dutton
creek,
Island area.
Well, the creek right across from Dutton Island, where the not where the pier's at, the other side.
Yeah.
That creek is hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
But you got to know what tide.
The water temp or what? Or the,
Well, I can tell you it's not low because at low tide that creek's dried up.
No, not all the way.
I got one of my customers lives
back in the back
on the point.
No, they can get out even at low tide, but it's tough.
Yeah, it's not a lot of water right there at low tide. Yeah, but yeah, I don't ever go up into that creek. I don't fish that part of the river ever.
That's it. I don't understand it, but the San Pablo side it keeps fish.
Oh yeah,
but there's not the good sized fish for some reason.
Yeah, smaller fish and
smaller
stuff.
fish.
Yeah.
Yes, redfish. You can find plenty of legal redfish there, but you won't find any tournament winners.
Yeah.
I guarantee
The
you won't
20
find any 20-inch trout.
Right. Rick knows that for a fact.
I know that for a fact. Catch a lot of 17, 18, and 19.
Y'all got plenty of shrimp?
I got more shrimp than I've ever had.
Nice.
Live shrimp right now. I should right at this second have around 7,000 live shrimp sitting in there.
That's a bunch.
That's a bunch.
That is a.
And we should have picked
good
up
amount.
4,000 mud minnows today.
Speaking of those flotilla boys, Travis Goodall's watching. What's up, Travis? What a great guy he is.
All of them.
I ran into Travis about a week or so ago. I was wade fishing. He was in a kayak, and I'm walking my area, and I was like, "Hey, wait a minute! See a kayak? Who is this guy?" And then I see legs moving forward and back. I'm going, he's in a Hobie. I'm gonna have to jump on this guy and tell him no Hobies allowed in this area. It's a native only area. But then I thought it was Travis, so it was all good.
I wonder how they did on the tournament, though. Did they have any winning fish or any decent fish?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. And I don't recall the guy's name that won, but I think he had a slam. It was real slow that day.
Yes, it was. It was. Because I remember Jacqueline made a post, and that's the reason I knew she came in the store Saturday, Joe. Saw her post, and they caught a couple of junk fish. I forget what it was. Might have been ladyfish. I'm not sure, but nothing legal.
That's another thing we're getting out of the surf was ladyfish.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's funny too because they're doing the same thing they do in the river. I'm catching them on a surf rod, way out there, and all of a sudden you see the fish jump out of the water.
Yeah,
and it's like, wait a minute! I thought my bait was at least sort of deep out there, not where ladyfish is going to drag a 3-ounce Sputnik
up in the air.
Yeah, it's like, you see them jumping now. So, poor man's tarpon.
I love them.
Yeah.
Except when you get them in the boat, but they can make a mess inside that boat.
But, we caught, we hooked up on rays. I'd have a rod out, and I was fishing with sand fleas, and just all of a sudden, you see that rod just start bending. It's like, oh, there's a ray.
I'll tell you, a messy fish. That's some mudfish.
Right? Yeah, those things are pretty nasty.
Gosh.
And if you get a cobia, you don't want to bring that fish in too quick.
Yeah. Speaking of cobies, Mr. Leon must have taken his little cruising boat offshore the other day and hooked up a couple of clients on some nice fish.
Yeah, they weren't giant cobia, but they were legal.
They were edible. They were you could eat them.
Would you help him talk over there?
Yeah.
Right. Well, Jesse said Mostly they caught flounder last weekend.
Well, I was getting ready to bring that up.
The flounder bite's been really good.
The flounders seem to be getting thicker too.
Yeah, I caught one last night that was about 15 inches, and it was fat.
Had some.
It had some meat to him.
About time, and.
Yep.
Now we got two types of flounder here. Is that correct, everybody?
Yeah.
We got summer flounder.
We got regular flounder, and we get Gulf flounder.
You got the Gulf in the summertime, correct? Yeah. And the regular flounder are winter flounder.
Well, that's just a fluke.
A fluke is a flounder that's oversized. Yeah, that's what the good days.
No, fluke are northern fish.
Yes,
a fluke and a flounder are different.
It's a cold water flounder.
Yeah. I don't think our flounder would live up in those cold waters like the fluke do.
Fluke is also 100 pounds heavier than flounder.
That's a halibut. Fluke don't get 100 pounds. I don't know what the record fluke is, but I will find out. But halibut are big. But if anybody wants to call and debate it, 904-831-1023.
Yes, and you can find it on gonefishingshow.com, 831-1023, area code 904. Jacksonville, Florida, sunny 102.3. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to shoot back at you in a minute. Hold tight.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways: style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com. Don't throw away that broken reel. Get it repaired by Keith Secor, better known as Keith the Reel Guy. For years, Keith the Reel Guy has saved many a reel from being thrown away. If your reel is in need of repair, just drop it off at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Jacksonville Beach, or you can just give Keith the Reel Guy a call. He's at 904-631-8924. Keith can get your reel repaired at a fair price and in a timely fashion. Call Keith the Reel Guy today and get your favorite reel back on the rod and out of the garbage can. Keith the Reel Guy, 904-631-8924. Heading out to Hexter Drive to fish? Then there's only one bait and tackle stop for you, and that's Browns Creek Fish Camp. They're located at 5212 Hexter Drive and have everything you need for a complete day on the water. Run out of bait while fishing? Well, Browns Creek Fish Camp is one of the few locations where you can pull your boat in and restock your bait supply. No boat? No worry. Browns has the finest docks to fish on, so you need to give those folks a call. It's 757-1600, a big supporter of the Recreational Fishing Alliance Browns Fish Camp. 757-1600. Great news, everybody. Big Jim at Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair has a new knee and he's back to work. So if you need something welded or you need to fix some bad wiring, you need to call Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair. Why? Because you need to get that stuff fixed. And Big Jim needs to work that knee because it needs rehabbing. You need an ink pen and a piece of paper, and you need to write this number down. 247-1727. That's 247-1727. Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair for all your trailer repair needs. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay.
That segment was brought to you by Mr. Brett Cannon and Atlantic Coast Marine. Look at his logo up there. Remember it when you need a boat or parts for your motor. He's got a great parts department. Atlantic Coast Marine, Mr. Brett Cannon. And hello, Jesse. Jesse, you there?
Yeah,
he must be stuck in the plane.
No, not flying today, guys.
No, I figured you were going to be like leading the guys at the Blue Angels, man.
Man, I wish. My days of going fast, flying the pointy nose stuff, those days are gone, man. I'm all about comfort now.
You got the Cadillac now, right?
Yeah, man. P8's a smooth ride.
Nice, nice. This is Jesse with Slot City Fishing.
Right. Jesse, did you send me a request for the kayak rack?
Yes, sir, I did. Yeah, that week I was just slammed at work, so it was difficult for me to get out there.
Oh, how about this weekend?
Oh, yeah, I'm free. I can make it out there.
Well, I happen to have another rack.
Awesome. That'd be great. I got mine and my younger brother's yak garage, so I sure could use it to free up some space.
Okay. Yeah, with my Facebook getting hacked, I thought it was you. I remembered because I didn't always save my messages and everything, and I couldn't. That guy hacked me, so I couldn't get to it. So.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Everybody's
Okay.
got stuff going on.
All right, so yeah, we're rearranging the store. We're keeping one of the 3 racks that I had, and putting the kayaks in the back with the rods, and doing away with all of the rows of tackle, putting them all against the wall so people can walk around with this social distancing, and so that way,
staying away from each other.
And I can understand why they're doing that with you, Joe. I do understand. I mean, here we are in the show, and you're sitting over there, and 2 of us are sitting over here.
That's why I'm sitting over here.
Joe don't have a mask on this week either.
That's why I'm sitting over here.
He must be not.
Wow.
So, Jesse, so about the tournament last week, how did everything go out there?
Yeah, it was great, man. For all the viewers out there, the Atlantic Beach PD, they came and actually opened up the gate for us. So kayaks were on the water like pretty close after sunup. But we had probably 10 people. I met them at B&M. They were buying bait. And then once we got there, another 6 folks showed up. Super low-key. It was a $10 buy-in tournament. And that one, we put it together really, really quickly. The next one, we're actually going to promote it. And then several of the other shops, they decided that they want to be involved with it also. So it's turning out to be a cool thing. But, yeah, that day was slow out there, man. It was tough fishing. And the guy who won, I'll give him a shout-out to Mr. Jake Bratpew, I think is how you pronounce his name. He won by cast netting the finger mullet that was in the creek. It was completely full of bait. So, like, hardly anybody was catching anything on artificial, but he cast net some finger mullet and then pulled out a 21.5-inch red and then a 13-inch flounder, like within minutes of the tournament being over. So it was pretty exciting. It was cool for me to witness that. That was his first tournament win. I was happy to put that on for those guys. It was a good day.
That's great.
Always fun. Always fun. I'm gonna be at the next one for sure. I just need a little more notice.
Now,
oh yeah.
What did you?
So actually, on the Facebook group, I threw a poll out there, and I think that there's like conservatively probably like 60 or 70 people said that they want to be at the next one. So it's going really fast.
Here's the thing though, Guana's not the place for that.
Yeah, for sure.
We're I know you had a poll up there asking people where would be good. If there's going to be that many people, you don't want to stick everybody out in the lake.
Now you want to kind of spread it out. Don't have a what do you call it?
If that many,
let people start wherever they want to start at.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kind of open it up. Like I put the poll out there to gauge everybody's thoughts about where they want to go, and Simpsons Creek also popped up, but similar problem with that place is like you can either launch at that bridge or at Kayak Amelia, but they don't open until 9. But I've talked to that lady a few times, and she said that she would be willing to open it up early too. But also that's a pretty narrow strip of water to fish. I think that Favorite Dykes would be a really good place to do it.
That's a haul down there though. First thing in the morning, we do some Heroes on the Water events down there.
Yeah, I was at that one.
Yep.
So I don't know. We're kind of just playing it by ear, and give a shout out to Northeast Florida Kayak Crew. They partnered up with me on this next one too, so he's going to be out there and have all his people come out. So a little bit of cross promoting, if you will. It's cool for me to meet all these people who are active in the fishing community. It's really fun for me. So it should be good.
Well, have you been doing any surf fishing?
Yeah, actually, my brother-in-law was in town last week, and we fished at Mayport 2 days in a row. The first day, the water was real dirty, and he's not much of a fisherman, and we were just catching mostly like bait fish and little bonnethead sharks and stuff like that, and he was having a blast, which, you know, that made me smile that he was having so much fun. But it was a trash day of fishing for me. But the next day we came back, and the water cleaned up a lot, and I caught a bunch of bluefish, a ton of whiting. I could have filled the cooler completely up, and 2 pompanos. Only one was legal, though.
Right. I'll tell you what, whiting are great table fare.
Oh, yeah, man.
Fry them up.
And they're good eating, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I filleted probably 30 whiting that next day, and just, breaded them up in some Louisiana fish fry, and it was awesome, man. They ate them up. I actually had some cobia with it that one of my buddies caught offshore, and everybody preferred the whiting to the cobia.
Right. Yeah, whiting's a great little fish.
If you catch and eat the small ones.
Yeah.
Now that is sweet tasting
12,
fish.
13, 14-inch ones.
Yeah,
I just got to be in the mood for it, man. That's a lot of filleting for not a lot of meat. I usually let those guys go.
Yeah, but it's pretty quick to do.
Yeah, that's true. I fillet them similar to like a trout.
Yeah, exactly.
Just down under the gill plate and straight back, and they fillet pretty easy.
I'll tell you, when it was rough for getting bait fish, king fishing off the pier, we put a 14-inch whiting on that hook in a heartbeat and slide him down the line, buddy.
Yep, we used to use whiting.
And he would swim around that water, top of that water for hours.
And speckled trout.
Well, no, we wouldn't use regulated fish.
Back when I was fishing, it was okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, we would put the
way
bluefish.
back then, when I was a teenager.
Yeah. We'd use blues, but they had to be regulated,
something surprising. When I lived down in Corpus Christi, croaker fishing is really our croaker's bait is pretty popular, and sometimes we would go offshore and kingfish with slam croaker, which I thought was kind of surprising. But I guess they'll hit anything really.
Well, if you catch croaker here, redfish are attracted to them.
Oh yeah.
We used to have a great croaker tournament, but the gentleman who put it on passed away from the VFW. He used to put it on every year.
Mm-hmm.
Big Al.
Yeah.
And he passed away.
What I always heard, and you guys might know better than me, croaker is a phenomenal bait for big trout too, because the croaker eat the eggs during the spawn, and the females will attack the croaker just to kill them. That way it won't get their eggs. But that's what they do down there in South Texas to catch those big, like 25, 30-inch trout all the time, is they fish with live croaker.
Yeah,
Nice.
I've heard that also. Yep.
What's that pier down there that all the big sharks come off of?
That's Bob Hall Pier.
Yes, Bob Hall. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, and then
that's not a happy place to be, I hear sometimes. Them boys get rowdy out there, man.
Dude.
Pier fishing, man. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Texas is just a whole different animal, man. Like, Grey Island National Seashore, like, it's the Wild West out there, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've heard some stories about the boys on the end of that pier. You don't play with them guys.
Nah, I actually never really went over there. I'm not much of a pier guy. Like, when I fish, I like to be by myself with nobody around, unless I'm bringing people with me, But, I'm not a fan of elbow-to-elbow pier fishing. When I lived in Pensacola, man, I got into some scrappy situations all the time out on the Navarre Pier. I don't know if you guys have ever been out there.
Yep, Navarre, sure did.
Yeah, that's a fantastic place to fish. We always fished offshore there because we have several videos on the channel just, a few hundred yards off the beach. You can catch cobia, kingfish, mahi-mahi, snapper. Like, the fishing's awesome out there.
Fort Walton and all that over that way.
Joe, you know what I caught my first cobia? Jacksonville Beach Pier.
Jack's Pier, huh?
Jack's Pier. Lost him in the piling, so.
You know where I caught my first one?
Where?
I don't know.
You haven't caught it yet. That's a bucket list.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my buddies, I don't know if y'all saw my offshore video. He just bought another boat, a really nice twin-engine big. I don't know what model it is, but he went offshore. I would say probably like he didn't go all the way to the ledge, but pretty far out, and they were catching some big mahi-mahi. And then I've seen several posts on Facebook where people are talking about the kings aren't here. Man, they are definitely here. When I went out there, that was probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. We caught several of like 5 of them, like good sized ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I got destroyed on Facebook, I saw a post with about 3 or 4 of the kingfish, but they were not real big ones. But they were catching them last week. So you're right.
Yeah.
They're starting to show up. Well, if you're interested in that rack, come on by and see me tomorrow, next day. I'll be there both days. So I'll be glad to give it to you.
Yeah, I'll be there, man.
All right,
thanks
buddy.
for having me on the show, guys.
All right, man. Be careful out there.
Every day.
Listen, if you're ever out fishing during the daytime and you're tired, you're ready to go home and get in some nice cool air, and you go home and your AC ain't working, who do you call?
Lloyd's Heating and Air.
Lloyd's
That's who I'd
Heating
call.
and Air, baby.
Yes,
It was
sir.
me.
You call Sonny. Sonny will get you fixed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sonny's a great guy.
I
A
see
heck of
you.
a fisherman,
I
too.
see you.
Yes. But his bait and tackle store was closed Wednesday.
All right, 904-831-1023. Give us a call, Sonny. Tell us hi. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
You can't seem to get away from the bad news, so here's some good news for a change. Brought to you by Allstate Insurance, offering the protection you need and the service you want.
A woman in guess what state, Florida, is going on jogs around her neighborhood in some unusual workout attire. A 7-foot inflatable unicorn costume. Corey originally bought the costume for Halloween, but decided to bring it back out with hopes to make her neighbors smile. You know, since everyone's been quarantined. Corey gets a kick out of it herself and says there's nothing better than being a unicorn. After all, everyone needs a little magic in their day. An animal rescue farm was all set for students to come and visit for field trips. But with everyone doing online school, the farm decided to come up with a different way to involve the kids. So they created a pen pal program. The students can pick which farm animal they want to write to and mail it in. And the best part is, they'll get a letter back. A reply might be the animal's hoof prints or a bite taken out of the paper. Now that's good news.
For 68 years, the Allstate Foundation has delivered on Allstate's promise to serve as the good hands, especially in moments of need. The Allstate Foundation is contributing $5 million to accelerate relief and recovery for domestic violence victims, youth in need, first responders, and communities at large. Jolita Ray is proud to represent Allstate, offering the protection you need and the service you want. Jolita Ray. Call 904-309-5607, 309-5607. With Allstate, you're in good hands.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but you thought it'd be too hard or take too much time? Then go to Babbel.com, download the app, and try it for free. In just 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. And right now, you can try Babbel for free. Babbel starts out teaching you words and phrases by matching them with pictures. You won't believe how easy the interactive program is. Soon the sentences get a little bigger, and before you know it, you're having simulated conversations voiced by native speakers. And because Babbel is crafted by language experts and uses the spaced repetition method, in just 10 to 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking the language of your choice with real confidence. With Babbel, you can speak a language. Just go to Babbel.com and start your first lesson in the language of your choice for free. Download the Babbel app or go to Babbel.com and try it for free. That's Babbel.com. Do you want to learn to speak a new language but don't have enough time? Then you need to try Babbel, the language learning app that you can try for free right now at Babbel.com. Babbel's lessons are just 15 minutes or less, and you can go at your own pace. You'll be amazed at how easy Babbel makes it. Start your first lesson in the language of your choice for free. Just download the Babbel app or go to Babbel.com now. That's BABBEL.com.
Oh, whale! Guys, whale! Wow, whale. Oh, that's a big whale. Okay. Whale, whale, whale. Oh, no, whale!
The tides can turn quick on the water. Progressive's boat insurance has you covered. Get a quote today in as little as 3 minutes at Progressive.com.
Well, at least it wasn't a shark, am I right?
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You can always trust Frontline Insurance to insure your home with the best coverage possible. At Frontline, we'll help you create an action plan with our trusted vendors and contractors to make repairs to your home. The best part? We'll help pay the cost of those eligible home repairs. Now that's smarter insurance. Find your local Frontline agent at frontlineinsurance.com. Frontline Insurance, building home partnerships with coastal Floridians since 1998.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
What you see there on the screen is the shirt that was my favorite and still is my favorite from Seven Seas Outfitters. Please check them out. They're a new sponsor on the show. They got in at the right time, didn't they, Joe? Right here during the virus. We gave everybody a free ad for the month of May, and we want, out of our appreciation for y'all sticking with us through all this. And so,
that's a cool looking shirt too.
I like it. It's got the Florida logo with a sunset and a surfer on it, and it's Seven Seas Outfitters. Please give them some support and love, and come by and check their stuff out. Hey, Rick, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
Just another day in paradise.
That is a pretty cool shirt.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Seven Seas Outfitters.
Right on, right on.
Man, how's it going down there, Rick?
Oh, man. It's staying warm. It's staying warm down here.
So what happened with you and Chef Lenny? Well, that's what we want to know.
Oh, man, I tell you what, it was brutal. That was a brutal day. We had the show, Southern Outdoors show, and Chef caught a pretty good size one on the show, which was great. He caught one using topwater over the hydrilla. But and that's one thing that Katie and I have been looking at is once that sun comes out, them fish go and hide. Since it's getting so hot, they're actually diving down underneath the hydrilla. They're burying up or they're going down deeper. And fishing Lake Tahoe and the spot we were in, it was pretty shallow, full of hydrilla. Unless you punch through that mat, you're not going to get to them. So during the challenge, we both goose egged. We just fished for 2 hours. We both goose egged for the 2 hours. And then we moved, and then we found fish, or I did, and then he jumped on another boat, and he did. But we did pretty good afterwards when we got into some cleaner water.
You should have gone another 2 hours then.
Yeah. I mean, or even the 2 hours earlier. Like I said, I had some pretty good action before the challenge, and he caught one on the show before the challenge. So it was good in the morning time, and it was good in the clear water when it got hot. So take that for your freshwater report. Whenever it's morning bite, you can fish up in the shallows, but when it gets hot, you're going to have to go off and stage up a little bit deeper or find real deep cover and just get in it.
You know what, Jeff? He never did answer your question. Who won, Rick?
Politician, buddy.
Wait, because I know
He's a politician.
There was money involved.
Neither one of us won.
It was a draw.
We tied.
Okay.
We tied, and so we both donated to the Multiple Sclerosis Society.
So you kissed your sister.
Huh?
You kissed your sister.
Wow.
That's a tie.
Okay, that's a new one on me,
That ain't
buddy.
a tie in my family.
No.
Well, I don't tie like that either.
Well, you got to understand, Rick has been in that Tennessee part of the country.
That's what I was going to say, man. Tennessee, that's the way they roll up there.
Pull your teeth out and say, howdy.
You in the South now, son.
That's cousin territory,
It was a lot of
Tennessee.
fun. Chef Lenny's a good angler. He, we had a good time. We talked about his tournament he's got going on, and we talked about, what we got going on in Southern Outdoors, of course, too. We got new website coming out where we'll have all the, like you're showing the apparel, we'll have all the Southern Outdoors apparel and gear and all that stuff on there. And I had a guy ask me, well, where do you get the Masuda rods? These new rods I've been using, and they are awesome, guys. And you can find them on our website as well. And
What kind of rods are you using, Rick?
Masuda.
Okay.
They're a new rod coming out, and I mean, the manufacturer said, try these out, tell me what you think. I mean, they are phenomenal.
It's the Masuda's been out for many years, correct? Not the rod. It might be a new rod, but it's the company that's been out for many years.
Yep.
They used to have a very good rod about, God, I hate to say this, but about 15, 20 years ago.
Well, they've totally redone them, and they wanted me to, check them out and try them out, tell them what they need to change or anything like that. So I've been working with the guys out of Fishin Zone, and he's designed them and came out with them, and they are freaking awesome. And like I said, I've had people ask me, how you get them, where do you get them at? And so they'll be on our website as well. And, speaking of the time, like I said, when we start at 8 o'clock, that morning bite's over with. So it's already getting hot. And, so we're going to change that probably come, Memorial Day. So that we'll probably change our time up.
Well, here in North Florida, we're having the first spring I can remember in many years.
Yeah, it was the upper 40s last night. It was a little chilly.
I'm telling you, for many years, it's gone right from winter to summer.
Yeah.
It could be, it's 30 degrees one day, the next day it's 80, and then it stays at 80 and 90. We never have a cool in-between period. Cool snap like we're having right now.
Yep.
So the weather has been a little breezy, but the weather temperature has been great.
My oak tree keeps saying, what's up with that?
Yeah. Well, at least not a bunch of pollen falling out of it right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. You can actually breathe and everything.
Was that a Corona cough? I hope that wasn't a Corona
That was
cough.
Corona.
He ain't got his pants on either.
I know. Or his mask.
But, I mean, it's gotten cooler, but the sun is coming out a lot earlier.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
So that's why we're going to have to just push it up to where we get to that morning bite and everything else.
So you'll move it back to like 7:45?
No, not that. Not that late. We're going to go from 8 to 7, but like I said, probably going to be around Memorial Day weekend that time.
Right, right.
So that way it's not quite so hot out there because, Timberlake's out there and guests are out there, and it gets warm. I mean, we were warm. We fished, like I said, we fished the show, then we fished 2 hours of the challenge, and I was like, okay, let's go somewhere else,
Right.
We moved, and like I said, clear, deeper water. The fish are saying the same thing. It's hot. Let's get this shade. Let's get the deeper water where it's cooler. Let's get underneath, some stuff. And that's what that's what happened. And I caught them. I caught them on rubber worms. I also caught them on a crankbait, as well as the coarse topwater popper. I'm always gonna catch one of them.
Nothing like throwing the top waters. That's fun.
Man.
I love a hit on the top water.
I tell you what, there's an old classic that I use. It's the rattling chunk bug, and I love that lure. Now I change up the hooks. I change the hooks up, make stronger hooks. But that lure just puts off a good rattle. You can skip it, you can spit it, you can walk the dog with it. It's just real versatile. Now he was using a DOA lure that you just kind of throw over. Real thick stuff. It's kind of like a frog,
right?
Hollow belly frog, and that's what he did good on him. But it was fun. We had a lot of fun out there. Like I said, Chef Lenny's a good angler, and it was a good time. And I couldn't beat him, but he couldn't beat me either. So we called it a draw.
That's
so.
great. And when's your next tournament, Rick?
Tomorrow.
Okay, what you fishing? What kind of tournament you fishing?
I'm fishing the ABA. This is the second I'm making regionals, which the regional championship will be at the end of the month, but this one here will qualify me for it. Tomorrow it'll be at the Harris Chain, And then, of course, if I qualify regionals, I will go to nationals at Old Hickory up in your area of Tennessee.
Cookeville, Tennessee is where I'm from. Not from.
Well,
that's where I went to school.
I just got to worry about time up there. I'll be all right.
I'll tell you what, that's beautiful country up there in the lakes.
Yes, it is. I mean, we got to look. I think Old Hickory's by Nashville.
Yeah.
And
it
is.
My area was 100 miles east or west of Knoxville and Nashville, right in between them.
Yeah. Well, then you know where Old Hickory is, then, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Yeah. So that's where they got the national championship this year. It's in October. So
well, you better qualify then.
I got to qualify.
You
man.
better tighten up.
Tighten up.
They take the top 250 anglers in the nation. I'm ranked at 50 now. You know, right in the 50s right now.
You'd have to fall pretty bad to get out of that then.
Yeah, I'd have to. You know, and we know I'll troll it. If my motor don't run for regionals, I'll troll it if I have to.
A paddle. Hey man, I'll let you use my propel drive.
There you go.
That started out like a bomb.
Well, hey, on Saturday or Sunday mornings, you can see Mr. Rick on the Candy Sutherland show. And watch him catch fish.
Candy's the boss, baby.
I know.
She is the ace.
Sutherland Outdoors, 8 o'clock Sunday morning. Facebook.
Candy Sutherland Outdoors.
Yeah, Candy Sutherland Outdoors.
Rick, have a good week, my friend.
Have a good one,
next
Rick.
week. All right, 904-831-1023. We're going on our last segment, 904-831-1023. Gone Fishing Radio Show. We are on Sunny 102.3
Another great show.
FM,
I love it.
Jacksonville, Florida, and streaming live on Facebook. Stand by, right back.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
Do you have a boat? Then you need to know Shark Attack, a mobile marine service licensed and insured to install and repair marine generators, electronics, stereos, water and waste systems, as well as complete or partial rewires. Have a boat? Then you need to know a mobile marine technician that will come to your boat. Shark Attack does just that. Also offering consulting and pre-purchase inspections. Call 904-200-8709. That's 904-200-8709. And receive $50 off your first service call.
Palm Cove Marina, the place boats call heaven. And for good reason. Palm Cove Marina prides itself by offering the largest dry storage facility coupled with the finest wet slip accommodations on Jacksonville's Intracoastal Waterway. Also, you'll find that Palm Cove Marina provides full marine service, a travel lift, very competitive ethanol-free fuel prices, and they even have a swimming pool. Palm Cove Marina, located on Beach Boulevard on the west side of the Intracoastal Waterway. Call 223-4757, online at palmcovemarina.com. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Rick Sutherland reminded me of something I wanted to announce, that within the next 2 weeks, I will have another website going. I'm not sure how we're going to set it up yet, but I'll have over 500 to 600 products in there, and we'll have daily specials and so on and so forth. So it's a big-time deal, and
nice.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. I finally will have the online presence that I've always wanted, And I found it, but they actually approached me, and I said, yes, let's do it. And we're going to look at it and get it all set up. So it'd be another area that you'd be able to go shopping on and look for the specials that I have each month. See on that.
Have it sent right to you.
Have it sent right to you. Or we'll have in-store pickups, kind of like, Walmart.
Yeah.
You buy it, it'll be in a box. It'll be curbside service.
And tell you what, if you ask real nice, you could probably get Joe to even deliver it to your car.
Jim!
No. Yes, sir.
And what's going on, brother? Hey, I didn't get that check yet, boy.
I need to drop that by for your for your sponsor there for your charity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing? Are you staying busy?
Jim.
Man, I'm so busy. It's crazy right now. I'm trying to, I just do one at a time, but it's back to back to back to back, and I'm getting more calls than I got time for.
Oh,
but it's all good.
I just put your name out on the Jacksonville Offshore Club a couple days ago.
I appreciate that.
Somebody was asking, so I put your number out there for them.
Yeah, it's greatly appreciated, man. I appreciate all y'all do for me. Like I said, last time I spoke to y'all, it's been a great advertising experience for me, and anybody that's out there that's interested, man, it's well worth your dollar. But on another note, this week I've been working on these caravan trailers, and those things are made up north, man, in I believe Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
And they're zinc plated, and they're not made for down here on this brackish and salt water. So their axles last 4 years. When you buy a brand new trailer, a 2016 or 2015, it's going to be pretty shot out by now, and that's what I've been working on this week. Is that zinc just won't hold up. So you're having to replace axles and spring hangers and slipper assemblies well before you should have. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing, your trailer. Get something that's made in Florida because it'll last here in Florida. Continental, Float On, Magic Tilt, all them people like that. But the people that are making them out of state, Washington State or Wisconsin, is just not for here.
Wisconsin.
Hey, and then also I got my trim and tilt went out on my 200 Yamaha, and there's a place in South Florida that rebuild. They're like $2,900 new purchase, and they rebuild them for anywhere from $400 up at 5 Star Marine in Port Richey. One of my friends, Stuart Vargas, hit me to that. So it's something to keep in mind. You can save a few dollars if your trim and tilt's giving you fit, and they got like about a week turnaround. That's not bad.
No.
I can't wait to get mine back, man. I'm talk about not fixing no trailers that week. I'm going fishing, man.
It's been some good fishing. Been good fishing.
Let me know, Jim.
Hey, I need you.
I'll run with you.
Can you call me after the show?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate all y'all do for me. It's been great, man. Good show. Appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy. You have a good one now.
Yep. Bye.
Tell you what, you ever got to get some work done on a trailer?
That's the place to go.
Oh, yeah. Fat Cat Mobile Trailer Repair.
Oh, they were
come right to you now.
Yep. He had 2 people come by the store.
And if you're really nice, he'll drag the smoker behind him.
And they were complaining, where'd Big Jim go? And we gave him the telephone number. I'm sure Jim got a couple of calls this week and last week. And a lot of people were disappointed he's not still there.
I'm sure. Especially when their trailer's messed up.
I know it.
And they're wanting it fixed.
But he don't have that overhead of that building and employees and everything else anymore. What'd you say, Joe?
We got some adjustments to make. But anyway, go ahead.
No, it was you. Your turn.
Yeah.
What adjustment?
Nothing. I'm just doing my job over here, trying to keep track of spots and so on and so forth.
Well, I know there's a big kayak tournament that we're going to fish earlier in the year and stuff, which is the Extreme Summer Slam Series. And it looks like they're going to be doing it August 29th. This is going to be down in Pompano Beach. And that's an offshore tournament.
Fishing, that was the one you and Pam were going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam didn't call today.
Yep. We didn't hear from Pam. But it looks like...
she was in the newspaper. She's still all stoked out because she was in the newspaper.
She ain't come down to radio.
Yeah.
So she's up there now. But yeah, the SummerSlam, the May 30th event was canceled, so the SummerSlam is going to be August the 29th.
That should be good.
You can look for Extreme Kayak Fishing Inc. and you can find the some links on there.
That's gonna be will have to be hot, sitting out there on that water.
Who cares?
I don't, because I won't be there.
if you're out there and Pompano Beach and you're in several hundred feet of water and you can see the land, hey, that's got to be a good thing. I can deal with a little bit of heat.
Oh yeah,
that won't be a problem. Just stay hydrated, plenty of water.
So we're good to go for tomorrow morning now. We got a little bit of rain moving in tonight, tomorrow morning. Doesn't look like anything serious, but we're probably, according to the radar, as of now, probably 6 a.m. till noonish, off and on. So just everybody prepare for a little moisture in the morning.
Yep. I know Daniel tried to call here, Daniel Green, and when we had Rick on. So I guess he isn't getting back. But his tournaments are on Thursday night. It's down at Black Creek. Sure, if you look up Daniel on Facebook, you can find out. But they had 34 boats yesterday and a payout of over $1,500.
Boy, that's
good. First place paid $680. That ain't a bad few hours of fishing right there.
Pay for gas.
Oh yeah. And, but this is bass fishing, so you bass guys want to do some fishing.
I have never
and this is like the Whitey's tournament that they can't do it at Whitey's because of, Whitey's is closed. So Daniel's doing it out of Black Creek Marina, I think.
That's a nice area.
Yep.
Green Cove Springs.
So
right there at Green Cove.
Look up Daniel Green and get hooked up. Go fish next Thursday.
You think the Valley's opening up too, aren't they? Or they already opened up?
Who's that?
Yeah, I thought I saw they were doing some hiring or something.
Yeah.
They've
got all their tables all spaced out and everything.
They got some good food there too.
Yeah.
I wonder if Leon still goes and eats them 4-pound steaks.
Well, now he hasn't been for a while.
Yeah, he ain't been posting it. I know that.
But they've been closed.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure as soon as it opens.
But you can go in the front seat of his new truck and find McDonald wrappers all up and down the seat and underneath the seat and everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for listening to the Gone Fishing Show.
Great show.
I tell you what, we got the best audience in the world, the best people supporting us, and we thank you very much. And I hope that everybody's being safe and watching where you're going and who you're standing around. Keep those faces covered.
All right, everybody, please.
Joe.
Yes.
Please keep yours covered.
Yeah, okay. All right. Put this number in your phone, 904-831-1023. Give us a call next week. Tune in at noontime on Facebook. You'll see streaming live.
All of us.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
Hippie Joe.
Yeah.
I got a new password.
Okay, what is it?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pound.
All right, everybody be safe. We'll see you next week on the Gone Fishing Show. Good day. You can look at it and you figure who needs another spot and who doesn't or whatever.
You're a man. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, you're $5.
I could have put the cost of their ads out there. That would have helped a little bit. But, Jack's Boat Club, they're the biggest. Everyone sees it.
Yeah, I know the prices of most always. So the sportsman's $100.